Hey everybody, Alex Kazora, SteelersDepot.com, back with a Pittsburgh Steelers breakdown and review and analysis of the team's 20-18 upset win over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at Acrisure Stadium Sunday for Pittsburgh. Historic underdogs, and they come away with a victory over Tom Brady and the Buccaneers. Pittsburgh now 2-4 on the season, breaking their 4-game losing streak. Let's talk about how this win happened. Man, guys, there are team wins and then there are team wins, which is what happened on Sunday. That is a full team 60-minute effort. I'll, of course, be the first to admit, though I know I'm not alone in being wrong about this game. I really felt like Tampa Bay, though I know their offense had struggled. When it's Tom Brady with all the injuries Pittsburgh's facing, with the just general adversity of the season, I didn't know how they would possibly come out on top. And I think it starts with giving the secondary of Pittsburgh a ton of praise. If you told me the combination of James Pierre and Josh Jackson, Arthur Millette, Trey Norwood, Terrell Edmonds, Elijah Riley, Quincy Nelson would come in and look as good against Tom Brady as it's ever happened in terms of Brady playing Pittsburgh, Brady looking as bad as he ever has against the Steelers, I wouldn't have believed you. I mean, that is a not just one-man thing, though I thought James Pierre in particular made some big-time plays on weighty downs, on third down, finishing plays particularly well. I'm sure the game plan was pretty simplified. It appeared to be a lot of zone, a lot of cover three, but none of those Bucs receivers, and they're very potent, took over that game. Mike Evans really quiet throughout. I thought what Pittsburgh did in the red zone was especially important. I talked about that pregame for Steelers Depot, that if Pittsburgh was going to win this game, they had to play good situational football. The Bucs were going to move the football to some degree, although they certainly were not as successful overall as I thought they would be coming into this one. But Tampa Bay just 1 of 4 in the red zone, began that game 0-3, and forcing them to kick 4 field goals when it's Tom Brady was one of the biggest reasons, maybe the biggest reason why Pittsburgh came out on top. For as much as we rightfully talk about this team containing Tom Brady as well as they ever have, how about containing Leonard Fournette? That's a guy that's always run over Pittsburgh as well. Think about the 181-yard game, 90-yard touchdown in that one, the playoff game back in 2017. He was largely contained. I thought Pittsburgh did a great job winning the line of scrimmage. Cam Hayward collapsing the pocket, interior pressure is always the key against Brady. Ogunjobi Hayward really spearheading that overall. So that was really impressive to see Alex Highsmith, a strip sack fumble. He already has more sacks this year than he had all of last year. Talking about Alex Highsmith, Miles Jack making plays, Devin Bush, a great breakup on the 2-point conversion. Certainly a critical moment of that game. So again, making plays in those weighty moments to me was the theme of the game. Defensively, offensively, some critical clutch third down conversions by Chase Claypool. Of course, Mitch Trubisky coming into relieve Kenny Pickett, who is in concussion protocol right now. I thought he was great off the bench and was aggressive and just making plays on third down. And Claypool certainly, coming through on the other end with some big-time grabs. So offensively, it was a bit similar to the Bills game with a good opening script, a strong drive. Finally see an opening drive touchdown. That has not happened since week 10 of last year against the Lions. And he had a really good start to that one, and then things really got quiet. And I think from that point on, after the first drive to the end of the first half, Pittsburgh averaged around 2 yards per play and had a handful at best of first downs, but made plays late on possession downs. And so to me, the overall story was situational football, red zone play, third down, and again, the tremendous play of the secondary, not only for just part of a game. You play part of a game against Brady, you're going to lose that game, but a 60-minute game against Brady was really the thing I'm still trying to wrap my head around. So kudos to those guys overall. Steven Sims making splash in the return game, 89-yard kick. Unfortunate, can't get 7 out of that, but at least you got 3, which proved pivotal in a game you won by 2, and then a 24-yard return as well. So certainly a fair amount of negatives overall in this game. The offense was lifeless for the large majority of the middle. The first drive good, end of the game good, everything else in between not that great overall. But hey, a Steelers receiver has caught a touchdown pass, so that's exciting. Chase Claypool with that one. Again, he was really strong. I thought Pickens, Deontay made third down plays as well. Kevin Dotson was a mess, probably the worst game of his career. Special teams was sloppy, guys jumping on field goals and just not crisp overall. Some bad kickoff returns prior to the Sims 89 yard run back. So a lot to work on. This team's still 2-4, but the path was and still is to get to at least 3-5 by the bye week. Now, all you have to do to accomplish that is win one of the next two games. Miami this upcoming Sunday and Philadelphia the week after that. Both tough games, both on the road. So no guarantees to likely to return for that upcoming game on Sunday. But got to give Pittsburgh a lot of credit for battling, not quitting. Mike Tomlin leading this thing again. It's still 2-4. We're not trying to paint too rosy of a picture here, but to get that win, being considerable underdogs and rightfully so against Tom Brady with all the circumstances of this game, really impressive overall. So certainly a lot to analyze. Certainly a lot we'll go over, especially defensively, about how they contained and really minimized and made Tom Brady look mortal for once against the Pittsburgh Steelers. So great to get a win. Just focus on that. Happy to feel a win again. It's been a long time to watch a Pittsburgh Steelers victory. First time since week 1. So we'll enjoy that and analyze it a little bit later. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Please like this video, and if you could, subscribe to the channel as well. Again, thank you guys for watching, and we'll talk to you soon.